An idyllic English road in the middle of the English countryside. A beautiful river where children and animals frolic and play. Little did one family know that this would turn the world upside down.
I didn't realise global warming had such an impact. It's completely changed my daughter.
I feel like I don't know her anymore.
Where do I sit? Do I sit here?
No.
And where should I put this?
So it was Thursday the 4th of August and I was on my way to the locks. It was about, I'd say 11 o'clock, and I was on the way to the locks just going to hang out with my friends. At the locks I usually hang out, just play some games, listen to music, stuff like that. The lock's about, I'd say, 5 minutes from the house, and to get there we have to walk up a road and then we have to walk across a field. I quite like the walk on the way to the lock because I see things that I love, like dogs and birds and just things like that. On the way to the locks, just before I got to the field, I saw a dirty white van. At the time, I didn't notice that it was dirty. I didn't really pay much attention because it just looked like a normal van to me.
It'd been a really warm summer and we hadn't had rain for months. We had a hosepipe van, so we couldn't even wash our cars, and every car on the road was filthy.
I left the locks at about, I'd say 3, because I was getting quite hungry and I wanted to walk home. On the way back, when I saw the van, I saw what it said on the back. It said, "I wish my wife was this dirty."
What an awful thing for a 14-year-old to have witnessed.
I didn't really understand what it meant, so I went home and I was thinking about asking my mum, but I was just too embarrassed. I just couldn't bring it to myself to go and ask her.
I don't know why she just didn't tell me about it straight away.
When I got home, and obviously I didn't ask my mum, I ended up Googling dirty wives. I was so shocked at what I found.
We've had to... I just can't. I just wish she'd never looked it up.
I found that wives, well, people in general, do this thing called Tough Mudder. It's where you go round an obstacle course in a muddy field, and it just obsessed me. I couldn't sleep all night. I was up all night researching Tough Mudder. I was just obsessed with it, the consistency of the mud, the temperature of the mud, and the different obstacles that came into it.
She went from a normal 14-year-old doing her makeup, her hair, her nails, meeting her friends. Now she just won't bloody stop talking about Tough Mudder. In the end, we decided to let her do one just to get the bloody thing out of her system.
But we couldn't find any this summer because they've all been cancelled because there was absolutely no mud anywhere. I was really surprised. I'd heard about global warming at school, but until now, I thought Greta Thunberg was my brother's girlfriend.
You thought Greta Thunberg was your girlfriend?
But Greta Thunberg?
So we had to make her one in the garden. I know we shouldn't have, but we had to. It's all very well having a hosepipe van, but you try living with her.